You know, there are several scenes that are very clearly lifted from different international movies. Will that mean that Barfi is doomed at the Oscars? Let's go across live to Mumbai. Joining us from there is the film's director, Anurag Basu. Thank you very much, Anurag, for joining us. We're also joined on this broadcast by image consultant Dilip Cherian. Two completely contrarian points of view, and I want to go across, Anurag, first to you. And I must preface this discussion by saying that I watched your film, I really liked it, and so did so many other people who've seen this. But at the Oscars, you know, when a film has been plagiarized or scenes have been lifted, shot by shot from so many international movies, do you not think that that could really doom Barfi's chances at the international awards?
No, I think that, Rahul, you know what, I'll just start from the beginning. You will see all the promotional interviews, even to which was given to your channel. Me and Narbi have repeatedly saying that, you know, Barfi is homage to Charlie Chaplin and Buster Keaton. One journalist asked me, who is Buster Keaton? We told her, who is Buster Keaton? You know, we have been telling that we have taken scenes from Charlie and Buster Keaton. Now media, everybody turning around and telling us that, oh, you have stolen from Buster Keaton and Charlie Chaplin. The scene are shot to shot because they are homage. You have to shoot the scene as it is, playing homage. The artist did like that. Artist did shots from The Thin Man, other films, and it got Oscars last year, 2011, as Best Picture. Now, if I would have changed the shot, twisted things around, and made in my own, it would have been stealing. I did shot to shot because they are famous, iconic shots and scenes from famous masterpieces. Every filmmaker knows them. It was in homage. There was a scene where camera pans from one of the Charlie Chaplin scene, you know, which is there in the film, and pans and stays back to Charlie Chaplin picture in the film. It was my way to play homage to the film as a kid, which I loved watching, and I grew up watching the kind of film which we don't make anymore. It was my way to play homage to the silent era films. I think I don't see it wrong because the artist did it. Artists had more resemblance and and inspirations from black and white film. And I thank God he was not making movie in India. Otherwise, you know, we wouldn't have won any Oscars.
Dilip Cherian, the director makes the point that he's not trying to hide the fact that he's been inspired by international classics. The film is copied shot by shot. You know, he's not making it difficult. He's not tinkering with it. He's not drawing inspiration. He says, this is my homage to the sort of body of film work that I saw when I was growing up, and I'm not trying to hide it. Does that then absolve Anurag Basu of charges of plagiarism?
Well, to start with, as I said, it's an enjoyable movie-going experience. But if in the credit roll even, and at the very tail end, if you had acknowledged the fact that this is a film inspired by so-and-so, doing it in interviews is not part of the body of work. So the fact is that globally there are standards for this, and inspiration and having to pay homage are two wonderful things, but it's too little, too late, and this ain't gonna wash. The fact is that when you make a film and it's appreciated by Indian audiences and it racks up the numbers, it's great. But when it's caught on that not just the scenes about that Anurag is explaining about now, but a variety of scenes ranging from films going back to 1914 to as late as 2004 or 2007, the range of inspiration and the extent seems to be a bit much. I'm worried.
Anurag, if you were inspired, why not mention it? Why not put out a credit roll at the start or at the end saying, I have drawn inspiration from such and such film? You would have come clean. You know, people wouldn't have thought that they'd seen something original and later discovered, well, actually you were copying from various international movies. Why didn't you come clean, Anurag?
No, I completely agree with Cherian, but we thought, because, you know, we thought we have seen films which were inspired, because I saw Lion King getting 4.
Do you think, Dilip, that this will impact his chances?
Okay, my anxiety is more than just this film.
Okay.
We are talking of the Oscars here, and when India makes an entry, it could be quite embarrassing in the long run to have critics there, and this is bound to go viral and everybody will know about it. The fact is that critics will start wondering at which stage does plagiarism end in Indian movies and at what stage is it inspiration. The fact is that you can't have inspiration taken too far.
Do you think this will impact Barfi's chances at the Oscars?
Most definitely. it's a highly competitive business, and India's track record in the Oscars is pretty pathetic. So I think, given the kind of body of work that's been available in the past year, we should have played a stronger suit. And as I said, the world is beginning to wonder whether plagiarism gets away lightly in India, and that's not a good thing.